Yo, welcome back, man. It's your boy Junior. Welcome back to my show, man. Junior on Sports. Uh, like I said before, we ain't really got no studio. We ain't got no funding. That's just me. I love basketball. I love to talk about basketball. I played basketball in college, high school. I play with my friends and family now, things like that recreationally. But I just love NBA. And I'm an OKC fan, so I'm passionate about OKC. I'm also passionate about other teams in the league and just basketball overall. So I decided to start a show where I'll just give quick breakdowns right now, talk about what I want to talk about so I can hear what I want to hear. I'll even listen to myself so far, what I've noticed. So let's get right into it. Not trying to be too long. That's a quick intro of me. Once again, my name is Junior, man, and welcome to Junior on Sports. Let's get into it. All right, so today we're talking about OKC and their game against the Hornets yesterday. It's not a big game or big topics to talk about, but it's just a couple points I want to go over and just get into the nitty gritty of OKC and what we have been bringing this season, man. I believe we're off to a 13-1 start. 13-1 start now. OKC played the Hornets yesterday. The game was 109-96. OKC showed up. The Hornets also showed up, and they played hard without their biggest player. And that's one of the things I do want to touch on right now is how lucky we are as OKC fans. We get to have our star players, for the most part, show up and play every night, whether it's a back-to-back or not. And we have a great training staff. We have a really great training staff that takes care of our players and keeps them healthy. And then our players also care about their nutrition and their own health. So LaMelo Ball sits out a back-to-back. I believe LaMelo Ball is like 27, 26. It's like, I don't know what's going on with these new players. He's my age. I don't know what's going on with these players that feel like they can't play back-to-back games. Like, I get you're coming off injury and maybe it's not your call, but that's the reason why these teams are not good, and it sucks for these fans, man. Like, your number one option can't play in a back-to-back game. How does that work? Y'all going to hear me on this channel talk about who's the number one option a lot and who's not really the number one option a lot. One day we might cover LaMelo Ball stats and see if he's actually really a number one option or not. Yesterday we went over Zion and we discovered that Zion was never really a number one option, and they kept playing him as a number one option. So, sorry. We discovered that Zion's not really a number one option, and they kept playing him as a number one option. So, yeah. Let's get right into it, man. First thing I want to point out, I want to just go over some stats. SGA yesterday, he had 33 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. He was 13 and 19 from the field, 3 or 4 from 3. If he can keep shooting this high of a clip from the three-point line, there's nothing you can do with OKC. If SGA is knocking down shots like he has been these last few games, there's nothing that you will be able to do with OKC. They're just too good defensively already. And then if they're hitting shots too on the offensive end, it's a wrap for any team that plays them. Any team. Chet, he was 25, 8 rebounds and 2 assists. If Chet is scoring 25 points a game, once again, can't do anything with OKC because they're going to lock up on defense. And then if their top 3 guys are scoring the ball at will, game's over. He was 2 for 4 from 3, 10 for 20 from the field, 50%. That's a good. It could be better based off some of the matchups that he got last night. But we'll live with that. 25 points. I heart 12 and 12, 5 assists. Big, underrated, big key for OKC. He's a big piece, man. Like, when our contract is up, we have to figure something out. Like, because I feel like we need to keep him. He needs to stay in OKC if we want to try to 4P. Because we already know we're going 3P. So how can OKC 4P is the real question. So iHeart was 6 for 10 from the field. That floater was just immaculate tonight. And then AJ Mitchell showed up, 14 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. I do want to point out that AJ Mitchell is a underrated rebounder for his size as a guard. AJ Mitchell's probably 6'4", 6'5", smaller arms. But he's averaging about four rebounds a game. 4 rebounds a game, he's not playing a full game. So, AJ Mitchell, 6 for 15 from the field. Like I said, the big standout key for me was the 6 rebounds that he got last night. And then Brendan Carlson, I love this addition. So if iHeart was to leave, I feel like Carlson could step up and kind of fill that void a bit. Not as good as iHeart with the physicality of the game, but with his scoring ability and then his defensive ability. He can challenge shots at the rim, make you alter your shot. And then he's also able to knock down shots. He had 1 3 tonight. He could have hit more. I believe he was 1 for 3. And he had 7 points total. But SGA's consistency and AJ Mitchell's consistency is like one of the biggest keys for me with OKC right now. Especially with JDubs being out. AJ Mitchell has been raved about on every platform. Everyone's like, we didn't know this guy. He came out of nowhere. All of that. But if you are an OKC fan or OKC stan or whatever you call yourselves, we seen AJ Mitchell coming from a mile away. He kind of got forgotten about because he got injured last year. And when he got injured, we kind of, got onto a flow of our team and offense and defense and how we were moving to where we didn't want to disrupt that and bring him in. People complained, including me, when Mark played him in that first game against, I believe it was the Pacers, and we lost the game. And everyone's like, I don't want to see any more AJ Mitchell minutes. He hasn't played the whole playoffs, and now you want to put him in no more minutes for him right now. I love AJ Mitchell. He's a dog. He's going to compete. He's going to rebound. He's aggressive. He's so aggressive. Sometimes it's too aggressive to where you got to reel it back. Like, it was a play, I believe, where he had the ball at the top of the key, and Shea was posting up swung the ball, and when you swing the ball, you're expecting it to get swung back. So Shea swung it, started posted up Shea swung the ball. He started trying to post up in the short corner. And as he's trying to post up, AJ Mitchell dribbles to the other side of the court and just attacks. I can see Shea kind of like, okay, I'm going to live with it because AJ Mitchell has been making buckets. But at the same time, it's like, this is a time in the game where we're trying to put them away. Give me the ball. So AJ Mitchell has to be better at realizing that. When he needs to get the ball to the star player and not take away shots from him. But as long as he's hitting shots, it's good. I believe AJ Mitchell did have 3 shots in a row in the fourth quarter, which is, I guess, would be considered garbage time. We were up by 19. Well, he missed them. In his shots he take normally, he's going right, floater with the left. The other one was going right, floater with the left. And then he also took a 3. He missed those 3 shots in a row. And I kind of was like, he's being too uber aggressive. Like, Chet's on the floor, man. It's a pecking order here. Let's swing, get the ball to Chet, and let's kind of get some buckets going. But I understand that they're all young. They're all similar in age. So AJ may feel like, no, I'm going. And he's playing the right way. It's not like his offense is his offense is not like out of the loop of our offense. It's within the flow of the offense, but still. So we got his consistency, which is really good. And then SGA, man, it's just, you can't really rave about him too much because he does it on a night in and night out basis. But I'm going to give him his flowers every single time. He is the top scorer in the league. 1-on-1 drives, 2-pointers, 3-pointers, whatever it is. If he gets the ball 1-on-1, 80 to 90% of the time, he's automatic. He's going to score on you. You better come double team, get the ball out of his hands. That's the only way I think you can kind of slow Shea down. But if he gets the ball, he is attacking right away. Nothing you can do with him. He's prolific on defense. He plays the passing lanes. He's poking at the ball when he plays defense on ball. So Shea is an underrated defender. And I think he needs to get his credit this year for his defense. Shea's a underrated blocker for his size. He blocks shots for his position. And Shea just basically shows up. Like I said, it's hard to rave on that, how much he does, because you expect this from Shea. So maybe if he does a bad game, you'll have more to say. But I'm not going to be that person. I'm going to talk about when he has a good game and when he has a bad game, man. Shea was showing up. He had a couple step-back threes. Their little center, the Abakta, I believe, for the Hornets, was trying to play hard, aggressive defense. Shea walked him down. Tween. Step back, 3. Hold that. It's nothing you can do with Shea when he's hitting the shot. Because he can slow you down, or he'll speed you up. and there's nothing you can do. Bounce off of you. You can't do anything with it. And I love when you hit his shot. He's like, ooh, he did the little gun thing, cocked that. I was like, oh, Shea doing guns now? Shea doing guns now? Y'all gotta go back and watch it. I probably missed it. He put the gun in there, cocked that mug. So yeah, man. On to our next topic, bro. Cason Wallace, man. I have a love-hate relationship with Cason Wallace. Like, I love the fact that he's going to hustle and play defense. He's athletic as fuck. And to a point sometimes where I feel like he doesn't use his athleticism all the time. Cason Wallace showed up last night to play. Obviously, he shows up every night to play when he is going to play. His defense is never a issue. He's going to play the pass lanes. He's going to poke the ball loose. So it's hard to keep him off the court. Right? My problem is he needs to expand his offensive game a bit. Like, we don't really need him to do it, but I would love to see that from him. Cason had a point in the game where he got the ball and he accidentally carried. It was really a carry, but the ref at the bottom, it looked so awkward to the ref on the baseline that he just caught double dribble because he couldn't even see that he actually caught that jump, put it across his body, and carried. It's like Cason has to slow down and play with more confidence on the offensive end, and not just try to be a spot up catch and shoot guy. I was expecting Cason to kind of form into like an AJ Mitchell this year, but I guess AJ Mitchell came and filled that void, so I let Cason kind of stick to his role of lock up defense, and 3 and D, hit a shot and defend. So Cason sticks to that role. And then you got AJ Mitchell now that's coming in, and he's filling the void of locking up defense. Because AJ Mitchell had a block yesterday, and he had a few stops on ball. So he's playing lock-up defense. And I believe they say he's like top 2 in the NBA for his matchups. People are shooting 30% against him, AJ Mitchell. So he has lock-up defense, and he's also taking the ball off the dribble to the rim, to the Baja. I just need his jumper to come around a little bit more. He was 1 for 4 from 3, but maybe that was just an off game. Because I feel like he hits those shots consistently within the flow of the offense. A couple of them was off of a screen, and just pulling it. But AJ Mitchell, his bright spots is always going to be his defensive game, his athleticism, his ability to get off the floor and get above the rim on fast breaks, his ability to spot up, knock down a 3, and his ability to contest shots, steal the ball, play in the passing lane, and then get us out in transition. So that's your boy AJ Mitchell for you. Now we're going to move over. Excuse me. Now we're going to transition. We're going to talk about Chet, man. What time we at? 13. All right. So Chet's game. His big man game, man, is just coming around. That automatic leaner. I call it the Dirk fade, but it's automatic for Chet now. He's hitting it every time. If he can keep hitting that shot, it's going to be a problem because Dirk was running the lead with that one leg fade, that one leg knee up, knee in your chest and hit the fade in your face. So if Chet keeps developing that Dirk fade, and it seems like it's becoming one of his go-to moves. Like every really great player has a go-to move, and the reason why it's called a go-to move is because you can't really stop it. When you get to that move, they're going to knock it down. Shay's is his fade away, his spin around fade. If he gets to that, he's knocking it down 90% of the time. It's automatic. Chet's now developing that spin away fade, which is you can't contest it because he's 7'2". He's 7'2". Nobody's up there in his shot box, so his shooting box. So Chet is he's developing into a great scorer. Like, I just want him to get the consistency down now. Because last game he had 11. Dean turns around and drops 25 this game. Get consistent, Chet. If you get consistent, it's a wrap. His perimeter game is getting ridiculous. I mean, he needs to work on it a bit more as far as his ball handling goes against smaller players. I think this summer, we're early in the season. He has the whole season to work that out, but he needs to do more practice with that. Because Colin Sexton is aggressive smaller players. When he has a smaller player that's not too aggressive on defense, he goes right out. But Colin Sexton did kind of stop him up a few times in the tracks. And I was kind of like, get the ball, get low in his chest, and go take him to the Baja. But I get Chet's weight isn't all the way there yet, so he's still working on that. So I was kind of surprised at how Chet showed up, but Chet showed up in a big way for us as far as just rebounding and scoring. His force on offense was crazy, and his rebounding force, he's a rebounding force also. And then we have iHeart in there getting 12 rebounds, 12 points, 5 assists. Like, what can you do with us right now? With OKC right now. So basically, back to Chet, his perimeter game. I seen him a few times when he got the ball in the wing. He wasn't hesitant. He started to dribble, but they were up in his body, so he couldn't get into a flow of how to get to the rim, get the angle right. So once Chet figures the perimeter game out too, he's going to be a force to reckon with. It's no stopping him. iHeart is the perfect piece, man. I have no negative thoughts or words for iHeart. He's just the perfect piece for our team. The perfect plug-and-play player. He can rebound. He's going to defend. He can also initiate offense. Like I said, he had 5 assists tonight. What other big man is able to initiate offense like that besides like Joker and things like that? iHeart's DHOs are ridiculous. He's coming over. He's going to dribble handoff. He's going to screen that player. That player's struggling to get through the screen. We seen up top where Shea got the ball. Shea dribbled, came off the iHeart screen, pulled the 3 wide open because of the iHeart screen. So the small things that iHeart do for this team, they're great for us in the bigger picture of everything, because he's able to do the little things that result to great outcomes. And he's just a great physical force on the inside. I can't rave enough about iHeart. All right, now let's go over to Alex Caruso. Alex Caruso, I believe he played a bit tonight. I didn't see him too long on the court. Alex Caruso got on the court, and instantly from what I saw, Trey Mann saw it as food. He saw it as microwave leftovers from Thanksgiving. When he seen AC on him, Trey Mann's eyes lit up. Like this. He was like this. Him? I think that the matchups tonight just weren't in favor of AC. Also, he may have just had an off night from travel. But he wasn't there from my point of view in the few minutes he did play. And I think Mark noticed it pretty early and quickly and kind of made the adjustment quick, like super fast. If you go back and watch the game, you'll see AC come in and all right, let's save him for another day. He's our older vet player, man. We need AC for other key moments, not this game, not against the Hornets. Like, it's the Hornets game. And then granted, they were putting up a good fight, which I expect NBA teams to do. And they didn't have their best player, and they were fighting hard. A couple people came up and had big games for them, but AC got on the court, and Trey Mann started torching him immediately. Came down, step back 3, knocked down. I said, oh, Lord. And I think that was when Mark noticed immediately, like, okay, they're a little bit too quick pace for AC's flow right now. I guess he just was coming off the bench. He's not warm, and we didn't have time for him to wait for him to warm up, his old body to warm up. We need somebody to come in and run, moving immediately. So Mark made that adjustment. I don't want to say AC is regressing. I doubt that. It just was, like I said, the matchup just wasn't there for him tonight. Like, we can't expect AC to come in and guard Trey Mann right now. Trey Mann's like, come on. We already know what Trey Mann can do. We missed that guy. All right. So that's basically all I got for y'all. Last thing I do want to touch on is JDubs' return. He posted an Instagram post, and it has everyone up in roars and excited. I think JDub may be coming back soon. And if JDub comes back, the only question I have is, how will it affect AJ Mitchell's game? And will JDub be able to integrate without being passive? I need JDub to come back being aggressive immediately. Let's get him right back in the flow of things, get him aggressive, get him going to the cup, get him going immediately. So I'm excited for this season. 13 games in. We got a lot more content coming as far as like before games, after games. I'm figuring it all out. Once again, my name is Junior. You're watching Junior on Sports. Junior on Hoops. Once again, my name is Junior. You're watching Junior on Hoops, and I'm excited for this journey. I'm excited for everyone that's going to join this journey with me. like, subscribe, share the video, and just build with me from the ground up. No studio right now, nowhere to really record right now, but so my setting may change, but you'll see. I'm gonna be consistent. I'm gonna commit to this, and I hope that you guys can join me with this journey, and watch me grow. Watch me grow. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Peace, man.